January 21st, 2021, Halfcast 225, episode 225. Let's go. Happy Friday, you guys. Of course, I have a few things to share with you. An evening of reflection. Shall we? An axe-wielding Tennessee woman arrested for allegedly violating protection order, attacking family members. Lizzie Borden, a Tennessee woman, faces multiple charges after authorities say that she broke into a relative's home and attacked two family members with an axe, just like Lizzie Borden. People confirms that Nevada Fortson, 25, has been charged with aggravated assault, aggravated burglary, resisting arrest, and violating an order of protection. When someone has an axe, it's safe to assume that they don't give a damn about a restraining order or an order of protection. According to a police report obtained by WJHL, Fortson broke into a home in Carter County. The sound of shattering glass allegedly woke up the woman living in the house, a relative who had a restraining order against her. The woman allegedly found Fortson in a spare bedroom with an axe. She fled back to her bedroom, locking the door. A nightmare. But then police say a man in the home went to investigate the noise. Police say that he found Fortson in the hallway with the axe. A second man came out of another room to help, and a struggle ensued. The police report says that she struck the first man approximately 3 times and the second man once in the face. They were able to wrestle the axe from her. When police arrived on the scene, they found one man with multiple cuts on his arm. The other man had swelling and bruising to his eye. Both men are expected to recover from their injuries. Yeah, they're lucky she didn't get any of them with the business end of that axe. Investigators now say that the woman in the home had an active order of protection against Fortson. Not active enough. So many stories we hear that the victim had an order of protection or a restraining order when somebody wants to get you, when they're so angry, when they're so enraged at you that they're going to come for you no matter what. That piece of paper really doesn't mean too much to them at all. Lizzie Borden, if you like the show, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know you're rocking with your boy. Man accused of hiring two people to throw Molotov cocktail at ex's car. Credit to the two Samaritans who just wanted to help that man heal his aching heart. A man from Preston County is facing multiple charges in connection to alleged arson incidents, including hiring two people to throw a Molotov cocktail at a woman's vehicle. The West Virginia State Fire Marshal's office said Glenn Castile, 60, of Kingwood, was arrested Wednesday, January 19th, on multiple charges from two separate incidents. He tried to get his lady back twice. Look at this poor guy. He just wants his sweetheart back. Authorities said the first incident happened at the home of Castile's ex-girlfriend on April 4th, 2021. The charges against Castile alleged that the woman discovered that the insulation on the wire of her phone charger had been deliberately stripped back and placed on her bed to cause a fire when the wire got hot. Romantic. According to the fire marshal's office, the second incident occurred on August 8th, 2021, when Castile allegedly hired two people to throw a lighted Molotov cocktail at the ex-girlfriend's vehicle, which was parked at her home. Authorities said the arrest is the result of a 10-month investigation from the state fire marshal's office, the West Virginia State Police, and the Kingwood Police Department. 10 months. This is how the lady gets into the house with the axe. This is how the guy gets to his ex and burns her car and her house down, because basically law enforcement is just waiting for them to do something big enough that warrants a big arrest from these people to keep them away. Castile is charged with criminal use of a destructive or incendiary device, conspiracy to inflict injury to persons or property, accessory before and after the fact, third degree arson, and fourth degree arson. I wonder what happened to his two buddies. Are they off helping Cupid firebomb another broken relationship? Man set fire inside New Jersey building after losing his job there. Prosecutor says, "Oh, it's always fun coming back to New Jersey." An Ocean County man set a fire in the basement of his former employer after he lost his job at the Lakewood business, authorities said. Jorge Uzak Ballesteros. Yeah, 25 of Tom's River faces charges of aggravated arson and burglary after the fire around 2 a.m. Wednesday, according to Ocean County prosecutor Bradley D. Billheimer. Police and firefighters responded to the cross street building based on a sprinkler system alarm. The prosecutor said crews extinguished the fire in the basement of the unidentified business. That's no fun. I wanted to know what it was. Investigators discovered the fire was caused by an unknown person using an open flame to ignite cardboard and paper in the basement. Billheimer said in a statement, subsequent investigation revealed that Yuxak Ballesteros, a former employee of the business who was recently terminated, was responsible for setting the fire. Maybe he should have hired the two guys that threw the Molotov cocktails to help him pull that one off. I don't even think they got caught. Too close to home, buddy. During welfare check, police find dead man and 124 snakes inside Maryland home. No matter how large your property is, how is this not some type of animal abuse having that many snakes in a confined space? While conducting a welfare check in Maryland, police discovered a dead man and his collection of 124 cage snakes. I'm going to assume that anybody that cared for him called the police to do the wellness check. Like, hey, are you going to go check on him? Fuck no, he has snakes. You go check on him. Hell no, I hate snakes. And here we are. Snakes, some venomous and illegal, were meticulously cared for in cages stacked throughout the home. Charles County spokesperson Jennifer Harris told NBC Washington. On Wednesday, fire and EMS authorities knocked down the front door and discovered a 49-year-old man dead. The man's identity was not released, and there's an investigation into his death. You have over 100 snakes in your apartment, in your house, you already have a reputation that precedes you. People don't need to keep your identity is really not that much of a secret. Authorities do not suspect foul play. The next day, the snakes were removed from the home. Among them were rattlesnakes, cobras, black mambas, and a 14-foot long Burmese python. Holy shit. That's the python alone just in a bucket by itself. You don't anticipate that there was any security issue with any of the snakes escaping, Harris said. He was well known by his neighbors in the community, but nobody had just basically ever been inside his home to know that this part of his home life was going on. Harris told NBC Washington. Harris said the Charles County chief of animal control told her he had never seen or heard of anything that occurred in a Maryland home. The feedback we heard was he was very pleasant, nice, quiet, Harris told a neighborly guy. There's just something about having over 100 snakes that just gives me the feeling that it's beyond calling them pets. Over 100 snakes. Yeah, one or two are pets. Like 100, over 100 is something more than just, yeah, than just loving snakes. Fun show. Fun show. Fun show. That being said, I'm going to wrap this one up, but I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Who knows? I might even have a haircut. You guys deserve more than just an unkempt lunatic raving at y'all every other day. Adios.